Have you ever dreamed of traveling to exotic places where men are incredibly scarce and highly sought after? That's right, this trip is for you. In this global adventure, I will take you through 5 surprising countries where women outnumber men, places where you would be more than welcome. We begin our journey in Brazil, in a small rural community called Noivado Order, with a population of about 600 inhabitants. 90% are women, and only 10% are men, most of whom are either married or related to the women. This means that the women in this community would give anything to have the company of an alpha male if they want to stay here. Women rule in this place, and you will have to adapt to their rules and norms. It is quite common for women to engage in sexual relationships with each other, as the lack of men makes it easier for them to form intimate relationships. However, if you're looking for a woman, it wouldn't be a bad idea to visit this town alone, surrounded by beautiful Brazilian women. You should keep in mind that if you want to live there, as exciting as it sounds, you'll have to work in the area to support the community and take good care of your attitude, as harassment in that place is deeply regrettable. Our next destination is Estonia, where for every 100 women, there are 60 men. It is said that the most beautiful women in Eastern Europe live in this country. However, it is one of the least populated places, with just over 500,000 inhabitants. It is another former Soviet Union country that lost thousands of men in the war, and each year its population declines because very few children are born or due to the lack of men. All the women in this place are fair-skinned blondes and often dress provocatively. It is quite common to see women approaching male tourists in search of fun and even a bit of intimacy. Likewise, as in most countries in the world, harassment of women is highly punishable. If you're vacationing in Estonia, you'll need to control your impulses to avoid trouble with the law. Our third destination is Ukraine, where women also need a man. During the war between Ukraine and other countries, many men died while defending the country, which caused a great crisis. Much of the male population has been reduced in this place. About 60% of the population are women, and only 40% are men, which makes a big difference. And as an important fact, the mortality rate of men in this country is very high, as tobacco and alcohol use is common, causing daily deaths among men due to these addictions. Recently, news was released that Ukrainian women are attracted to Latin American men, which has sparked a lot of curiosity and problems. Another curious and sad fact is that for every 10 children born, 15 people die from work accidents, alcohol, or natural causes. If you decide to go to Ukraine in search of the love of your life, think twice and first learn the language before embarking on a cinematic adventure. Perhaps in your country, you may not be very attractive, but on the other side of the world, a Ukrainian woman would be delighted to have you. Next to it, the fourth country where a woman would marry you is Russia, where for every 100 women, there are 70 men. Currently, it is the largest country in the world. As in all the countries in this area, Russia's population is already decreasing, and fewer children are being born. More people die than are born. Russia has few men, as most died in wars. In World War II, nearly 9 million Russian soldiers died, so the number of men in the country has significantly decreased over time. This is how the statistics have remained, with women dominating the population and eager for a high-value man. Before we continue, what do you think of these curiosities? Leave me your answer in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a like and share it so others can see it too. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to avoid missing future content. Let's continue. If you want to go to Russia, perhaps this will help you, but 100% of the women living in that region are white-skinned blondes. So if you're an attractive man, you'd have good genetics and Russian ancestry. But as I told you before, it's possible that all the women will like you, and you'll have intimacy with each of them. I hope you have a happy trip with a happy ending in Russia. Hopefully, you'll find the love of your life on that trip. Our fifth and final destination is Belarus, where women would wish for a man like you. For every 100 women, there are 75 men. It's a country that has almost no population growth, as very few children are born. Additionally, life expectancy is quite short for men, while women live up to 75 years and men up to 63. For these reasons, the population is aging, and it is estimated that by 2050, the average age of this country will be 51 years old. The reason why Belarus is short on men is that most died in the war, and those who didn't have a very short life expectancy. The women in this place are very beautiful, most of them mature women. This doesn't mean they urgently need fertile men with good genetics. So far, you've heard about 5 countries where there are more women than men. So if you want to leave, when planning your vacation, think carefully about where to seek your next international romance. In other words, where women long to be with a high-value man. While many women may deny it, the male presence is crucial in the lives of women and society as a whole, both for men and women alike. Not only to keep the species alive, but also to drive economic growth and sustainability on this planet. It's no wonder that European and foreign women are often attracted to Latin American men, as long as they are appealing. So, if you're curious whether you're attractive to a Russian or Estonian woman, why not take a tour of these countries and let the Latin name shine? Perhaps in a city in Belarus or Ukraine, there's a fair-skinned blonde looking for a Latino like you, and the only way to find out is by visiting those countries where women outnumber men. There's no doubt that the 5 countries we've explored in this journey offer unique opportunities for men seeking love in exotic and unusual places, from Brazil to Russia. Each of these nations has experienced a population decline among men for various reasons, leading to a shortage of men and an increased demand for women. If you're planning a trip to these places in search of love, always remember to respect the local cultures and norms, and don't be lazy. We hope you find love along the way and create lifelong memories. Our journey has taken you through 5 surprising countries where women outnumber men. From remote towns with unexpected secrets to vibrant cities where beauty and romance await around every corner, we've uncovered destinations where your presence could truly make a splash. We're sure you've enjoyed this global adventure. Maybe you'll plan your trip soon and find love along the way. Thank you to everyone who stayed until the end, and we hope you enjoyed this tour of countries where women outnumber men. If you like the content and want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any exclusive content. Thanks for your attention, and see you in the next video.